Hello guys. So today I wanted to talk to you about your intuition. I feel really strongly called by my own intuition to talk about that with you guys today. So what is your intuition? So I've learned a lot lately in this shamanic chakra course that I've been in, and I've learned that your gut instinct, or that are making choice or listening to things that are like with your heart rather than your mind, is your intuition. And if it's something that's coming in through your mind, that's your ego. And so learning how to differentiate the differences is a little difficult, but the more you practice doing it, the more it becomes developed. It kind of like muscle memory and strengthening your muscles. You have to go and work out in order to strengthen your muscles. Well, you have to do the same thing with your intuition. So, it takes practice, but like I said, the more that you do it, the more that you listen to those little nudges, the more that you'll be able to differentiate which one is which. So what is your intuition? Well, I believe that it is God or the divine speaking to you, giving you little pings or messages or insights to what you're needing for your spiritual development and your personal development, to guide you on your journey and on your purpose and your dharma to fulfill what you need to fulfill in this earth. So listening to your intuition is really important because, like, let's say for instance, you're walking down the street and you're like passing a coffee shop and you're like, man, I really feel like I want to go in that coffee shop right now. And then you don't, and then you'll never know what could have happened. You could have met someone in there, or you could have experienced something new that you really needed for that moment in your life. And if you don't listen to it, then you're like the opposite of strengthening your intuition. So if you would have went into that coffee shop, that would have been listening to your intuition and following through with it. So there's a big, big difference between listening to your intuition, like hearing what it says, or following through with what your intuition is telling you to do. It's like the listening, and then it's like the action step. So the action step is what's going to strengthen your intuition. So how do we listen to it? How do we differentiate, the difference between your heart, your intuition, your gut instinct, and your ego? Well, first we have to get quiet. So I love meditating for this. I love going on shamanic journeys for this, because then you really get familiar with your mind and being able to tell what are your thoughts, what are other people's thoughts, especially for you people that are really sensitive, the people that can tap into other people's energies. Those people really need to start learning how to differentiate your thoughts, the divine's thoughts, other people's energies, and then, like the underworld spirits that are here on earth. So, yes. So get quiet. Learning which one is which is going to help you strengthen that intuition, because then you can make choices in those action steps based off of, which one is which. So, your intuition speaks to you in different ways. So everyone is different. Some people might get their intuition coming through messages. Some people might get their intuition coming through visions or colors or words. I mean, little nudges or inklings, like that voice in the back of your head. Be careful. Could either be your intuition or it could be your ego. And so your ego wants to keep you where you are, keep you safe, and it's doing its job. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think people think ego is a really bad thing, but it can be a good thing because it keeps us alive. But your intuition is what's going to help you develop and strengthen your your purpose here on earth and move forward in your path. So it might not always be the most comfortable thing, but know that you do need to follow through with those inklings for your highest evolution on the earth. So yes, like, so for me, my intuition comes through a lot through messages and visions. And so sometimes my ego comes in and talks to me like almost in like a stress and anxiety way, like, oh, I need to do this, like that's my ego talking, not my intuition telling me to do something. So yeah, I hope that guys helped you out a lot. I didn't want to make this super long, so if you have any questions or any other things you would like me to talk about, feel free to drop those down in the comments, and I can make some more content for you guys based off of what you need, not necessarily what I want to share, because I want to be here as a resource for you. So anything you want to learn about, please drop that down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Namaste.